It really is, man. Now let me ask you all this: do you think that David Griffin is the GM to kind of fix those problems, or do you guys think that he's just not the guy? Do you think that he's making bad deals here and there, bringing in people like Eric Bledsoe, or do you think that there's more good than bad there?
I mean, if you all right, let's take a look at what he's done, right? He
We
I think I mean, the best thing he's done is draft Zion, which anyone would have.
Yeah,
I
dude.
think
I think a lot. I think a monkey could have thrown a stick at a board and hit Zion. Anybody could have done
right.
that.
Then the AD trade, I mean, that was AD, I think, was behind the scenes telling other teams that, look, I'm not re-signing with any of you. I think he was only going to re-sign with the Lakers, and he was letting that be known. So I think that David Griffin's hands were kind of tied on that, and he had to trade him to the Lakers. I mean, he got a good return for AD in the process.
I mean, we got Bi out of it, man. Bi's been a pretty stout player for
Yeah,
us.
and draft picks north and south plus Lonzo Ball.
Yeah.
We'll talk about Lonzo Ball a little later, but yeah, we got Ingram out of it. I still have faith in him. He's 24 points per game and he's 23 years old. I mean, he can only get better. And so I don't necessarily think David Griffin's doing a bad job. This last year, his trades were pretty god awful, I will say, but like they looked good on paper. Like even us as fans, we were excited. So again, maybe that's
hmm
not he didn't know Eric Bledsoe was just going to completely shut down and not care when he got here, you know?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
one thing I will say about those deals is that we got a lot of future assets that are at least going to be we're going to be able to trade or do something with them. So like I think we won't be able to truly look back at this deal and know until 5 6 years from now when I think Zion is going to be in his prime with the Pelicans. Because
Right.
after 6 years, if we're not a winning team, he's out. There's no way he stays. And if he stays 6 years, honestly, it'll be lucky for us.
Yeah. I think we throw a lot of money in the wrong place too, man. We got Steven Adams right now for almost $30 million. It's the same shit we did with Omer Ashik. I mean, Steven Adams
Oh
is
my
better than Ashik,
God.
obviously, but
Don't
still, like,
ever bring up Ashik
Hey,
ever.
baked gamers here.
Yeah, gotta never ever bring up Amir Ashik ever.
I
Never.
mean,
The cursed
at the
turd.
time, I think we were all excited about the Adams trade at the time,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think we didn't see like Jackson Hayes has taken like a huge step this season, and he looks like, in my opinion, I think Jackson Hayes' ceiling, like if he reaches his full potential, I really do think the dude's like a top 10 player in the NBA.
Yeah, Jackson Hayes is
Ooh,
already
ooh, hot take there. I love it.
he's already developed into a player that can basically do what Steven Adams does. It's not worth paying him $30 million or however much we're paying him.
I
When we can
mean,
get Jackson Hayes for so much cheaper, we
well,
have him
he's
so much
he's he's
cheaper.
also he's a little bit more athletic than Steven Adams too.
Yeah,
So
he's
there's
he's a bit smaller. Well, not
yeah.
height wise.
Dude,
I'm gonna say a bold prediction here. Like I said, I think I've been watching him close like these last few months and just the way he plays, the moves he's doing. He really honestly he looks like Anthony Davis did his rookie year. But he looks to be shooting threes now. I think he's made 6 of 10 threes this year. He's shooting 60%. I think if he reaches his potential, he could be like Anthony Davis. I really do.
and you're saying this about Jackson Hayes, correct?
Yes, of course. Not Steven Adams.
Dude, I 100% I 100% agree with that. I don't know about top 10, but I think maybe at his position, a top 10 guy. There's just so much talent in the NBA. It's hard to get that into that echelon of talent.
Well,
Um,
you know what else I love to see from Jackson Hayes?
what's up?
78% from the free throw line, man, compared to a 40, well,
Ooh.
compared to a what, 44 from Steven Adams. So I
Yeah.
mean,
And dude, he's a young guy too. So like I love
yeah.
that. I think that really speaks to his work ethic and stuff like that. And you can see it panning out. And the one thing, and we're bashing on Steven Adams here, but to give him credit, the Pelicans' on-floor efficiency shoots up when he's on the court. It's not even close. We're better defensively. We're better offensively. Everyone gets better when he's on the court. So at least
But
statistically
but
speaking. But I think that as an asset over time, he may not have been the best for the trade that we got.
yeah, but I mean, is like what, like 8 points and 9 rebounds worth $30 million a year?
No, but he's also like a cap hold too, because if he has that cap, you can say like, oh, we already paid somebody. You know what I mean? So whenever his contract is up, hopefully that's a season that I don't know when his contract is up, but him and Bledsoe, whenever those contracts run out, that's just free money for us to go get somebody who actually wants to be here. Because I think with Zion and BI, we're going to get people that want to be here. God knows who they are, but I think somebody will want to.